I'm gonna spin this time. Oh, got an item drop there, that's actually really good. There's an accessory on. And the only reason I know is because the coloured picture, like that's a weapon because it was red. I don't know I don't know text-wise what's a weapon, accessory or armour. I've got a general idea for some. I'm not 100% on them all though. Not every day you get a full loadout from the tutorial, I will say. My weapon was a bit on the low end, so there we go. That's better. I'm not cheating. That's just the check that I do when my weapon isn't good, but good enough to get me through that bit. I would have checked this next chest and broke the boxes to the left of it as well. That wasn't good. Now time to see the pattern the room gives me. I'm still on the panda, I need to switch off of it soon, not late, sooner rather than later. Standard pattern, great. Panda the spell. Get the music reset again because it always happens. The melee is. I think this one's worth trying to keep as well. The 44, yeah. I don't like this is the best way to fight bosses as Sumi. Where you're just in their face and you're face tanking, but you don't buy the heals, so you gotta face tank well enough but avoid what you can. Do I want to try them? I think I might actually try them snowman this time. Because they feel like the most optimal, because I've gone through the cutscenes, I don't have to wait for my spell. Before that I've actually gotten this one chest, so... Like I said, I've got some spell, I've got my attacks ready. Just a bit of it. Bit of that for now. I mean, I've got a weapon, but I'm gonna go get the other chest just in case they're gold anyway. Look, let's go back up this way. I can just run back up and then do that. I'm not going to do any of the lag things I've been messing around with occasionally. Actually, I might do some of it. You know what, I think doing that one lag into one hit might be worth it, because I can actually hit earlier. Which I quite like. I have no warm-up or practice on this jump, so screw it, we're just gonna go for it. We skipped an encounter there. That's why I went around the edge. Alright, give me a little spot device. There we go. Honestly, I thought I was gonna miss that one. Oh, melee Yukari, I don't say that often. I do not see melee Yukari often. Yukari. Like, actually, are you purposely being really nice today? Or what? Right, now it's time for my stupid round decision. Because we are doing any percent, not low percent. Low percent doesn't even exist in these games, because that's just the any percent. However, I want to put a sub quest into this run, so I'm going to do it. Oh, when I do it as Remy, I normally get around a 32. That's for playing around the glide, not being able to spam me jumps. That also gets me to level 7 for... Not realise it would get me to level 7 as well for Adormi. I was doing it for gear. Yeah, we got a weapon. That's the horizontal of the stage, just to get one of the golds that you get as a weapon. Plus it also lets me go over here. And I forgot that it lines up as well for me to be able to buy a heal. Things, it might seem a waste of time going on my way for that weapon. There's a high chance that weapon carries me through the rest of the run. So it wasn't a waste going for it. So let's get like a random weapon drop from an enemy. This is my end game weapon. I can get 2 chests in the final stage. Also, I really love this skip. Anyway, mandatory train segment. This is the only train that we see in this run. So yeah, if I didn't do that the side quest, I'd be chancing getting a weapon in that chest there, or there was one just a little bit higher up where I came back into out bounds. And then there's all the boxes coming up as well. Right, so I'm just getting a bit of skill XP there, don't mind me. I'll go for a 21-minute army, yeah, that's fine. It's actually going really well, surprisingly. But now we got this part. Ideally you get a melee from the first attack after the spell. Shoot's an okay tactic here actually. Same beds. So I'm keeping Darmy in one place, not having a do the. She's not pulling me in. All in all, good fight. There's one warrior part, but it wasn't really a close fight otherwise. go here. I can't really get upgrades, so I'll go in there, I'll go here. This stage, most different from 100%. Just because we go straight to the end in any percent, but 100% it's a sub-quest, so no. If we didn't have to do this or the other sub-quest, honestly, I'd probably be looking around a 143. Yeah, so we get literally no items in this one. There we go, that's what I was waiting for. Also, you can see how bad these bosses get health wise. Nope. Get away. And more players aren't going to get any stronger, so I may as well. Either drop combo or die, just drop the combo. I mean, we could get a weapon from this stage. There's a lot of enemies to kill. Yeah, I did not say that. Yeah. Just to lose it by getting hit instead of... Oh, typical. But like, you can see the difference in the attack of that weapon as well, like, it doesn't make a difference. There is another side quest I can do, but I think doing 2 is a bit overkill. Even that fight's difficult, it's, yeah. And Haikoshi in the background as usual. So I could go do a sub-quest. I could try that. I could try that, I might try that. I'm gonna try it. We're trialing it. This has been a horrible run at this stage, by the way. I'm sorry. Rasumi's jump actually just worse. Cause that should have... Rasumi's jump actually just worse and Ryzen just better. Oh no, that actually works out because I need to switch to the panda for this stage. My lineup for this clip is really weird. And by that I mean, I know the angle I need to hold is Ryzen, I'm like, right, that works for Ryzen, so that works Sumi. That's my lineup, but that's out of bounds. Ryzen jumps backwards, Sumi goes forwards. I do think this new weapon that I got from that sub quest this will be my weapon for the rest of the game. Almost swap time. It'll be a 1, 2, 3, 4, half a turn. Oh, I got double hit. Nice. You can see how important those double hits are. Didn't get that time now. That's fight over. That was a really good fight. Like, actually, that fight was... yeah. And now time for the stage I got first in my runs recently. This is a newer way that I do for this one. By newer I mean it wasn't in the old way that we did any percent. There we go. My favourite way is still the way that I do it, right? I just prefer the left side compared to the right side for doing it with characters that can't clip out through the box that I use. Just because the left side's more open and I don't need to get these chests because I don't need a weapon. But yeah, I think Sumi went well, not Sumi, Satomi went well with Sumi, because I was actually on tier weapon for once. Because I'm normally still fighting my weapon that I got at Doremi, or the High Magic Soul Blade, and High Magic Soul Blade. I'm actually just gonna use this now. I've got combo, so I may as well. Why's my plan just— oh, there she is. I've not seen that happen before with Lan. Does this spot work? No, down a bit. No, right a bit. No, the spot just isn't gonna work. There we go. No, use that attack. I'm gonna use my invincible attack. This is the only story we need. Look at how annoying this was without plan. that a weapon? That might have been a weapon. I mean, doing the sub-quest still takes time, I think. Maybe Sastrix, that fight was insane. I just realised my pace, hold on. Oh, and I actually get to the violin once, yay! You can double guard that. Obviously I started finding flan, because why wouldn't it be? The one thing that's the only thing I'm scared about this one is the gauntlet of Mima. Also, Mark 3, I guess. Or Future, or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what its actual name is. I'm not worried about the RD move fight. However, I know it could go wrong at any minute for me. $70 or 75? I think it's 70. I always forget. Help! I think before I go to the last stage, I'm gonna max out on heals. Just use it, just use it. This fight's a disaster. Oh, cancel it out, cool. That's actually really good because I didn't want all the fireballs around, I was jumping over this. Right, this fight has taught me a few things I need. The amount of times I've accidentally entered that sort of side quest. You can actually clip out bounds in this little room here with Sumi and Panda. It's quite funny. Basically 10 minutes for 2 bosses I've got. Honestly, that might be one of the longest fights in this run. Down, down, down. Sorry, sometimes I forget to go down. I'm not keeping hitting Sumi, and who knows how long. That's my casual knows since the last video that I submitted on leaderboard over a year ago. Thank God I didn't fall for the stairs there. Because that can happen. If I fall for any of the stairs at this point, it's run over. I didn't save when I did fall for the stairs, but yeah. I think I just jumped perfectly through two vertical. I don't know. I just jumped and landed perfectly in collision sort of thing. Like where two bits collision meet and it didn't know what to do, so it just pushed me through and through the floor. Well, just 7 minutes roundabout. Let's do this. You can probably guess that these summons become a problem, like really easily. I've got your headbutt attack. No, I just need to do this now. I need to get some heal back. Into the middle, please. Thank you. Thank you for using this attack constantly as well. Really nice attack to be using. Yeah, that one. I'm trying to avoid this one to really attack. Oh, you did that in a horrible spot whilst I did spot at the same time. Summons time. No, I thought it was. Great, great, great. No, I'm not playing around. I'm not playing around here. Thank you for using this attack. This is really nice attack for me to get that lets me regen everything. You just fell, please. No, 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 no. Nice. Get him full health. Keep using this attack, please. Yeah, this one as well. If I can get away from that, I can do that. I'm gonna go there. No, I'm fine with this one, I just need to jump around for a second. Win, that's completely fine, and fight over. 56. I think that was worth it. That's an 8-minute PB. That fight is scary when you're underpowered.